What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the new cards that should be getting new power-up cards on Friday when Series 4 starts, and also how you can use this knowledge to invest in some of these cards and turn them for a profit on Friday. So many of you that play Mud, I'm sure you know how the power-up system works. Certain cards get power-up cards, which means you can take the latest version of that card, you can power it up, and you can get +1 stats to pretty much all of their stats. Also, if that guy is played for different teams, you can choose which team chemistry you want on that card. So Friday Series 4 starts. Every time a new series starts, they give new cards power-ups. Now you might be asking, well, how do we know which cards are going to get power-ups? Well, it's pretty easy. There's some that are just obvious, right? So if anybody has gotten a Team of the Week hero or boss card and they don't have a power-up card, they will get one. That is what EA has done so far this year. So for example, this Team of the Week, Derrick Henry is the boss, Kittel and Kyle Fuller are the hero cards. None of these guys have power-ups, which means eventually all three of these guys will have power-up cards. Now, these guys in particular probably won't get it on Friday because they just got cards this week. They usually don't have the most recent couple weeks. So if you remember last series, which was the series we're on now, Series 3, they stopped at about Week 5 Team of the Week. TJ Watt wound up getting a power-up card because he didn't have one. But the series started at Week 8, so the 3 weeks leading up to it didn't get power-up cards, so keep that in mind. The most latest guys might not get it until the next series. So we start at Week 6, and this is how you can determine. You go through here. Okay, Gordon and Matt Ryan have power-ups. Josh Norman doesn't, so he's a good candidate to get a power-up card. Week 7, Cam Newton has a power-up. James White and Whitney Merciless don't. They're probably getting power-ups. And you just go down the list. Whichever guys don't have power-ups, you want to go invest in their cards. Here, Leonard, Rankins, and Peterson, none of these guys have power-ups. All three guys that have the chance to get power-ups. The other thing you want to look at is anybody that's gotten a limited time card that doesn't have a power-up. So like from certain promos, sometimes you get limited time cards. Those guys might get power-ups. So I'm going to pretty much just go through. I'm going to give you almost one guy from most teams that have a chance of getting a power-up. And then I'm going to tell you specifically the ones that I think are like no-brainers that you should definitely invest in, that these guys will for sure be getting a power-up. So first we'll start with the Bears. Now the Bears, I think, are one of the guys that they're definitely going to get a power-up. And their guy is going to be Akeem Hicks. The reason being is he has a Team of the Week hero card. And he's also played for a few teams, the Saints, the Bears, the Patriots. He's a guy that's going to probably get a power-up. If you can get his core elite for like 6K, 5K, he's not a card that's going to be like super sought after, but he will at least like double in price. And just to show you, like, if I'm going to tell you to invest in something, I'm invested myself. You see, I got 3 Akeem Hickses because I think he's getting a power-up. So if you can get him for like 5 or 6K, he'll at least like double in price, maybe go up to like 15K potentially. I accidentally backed out, but he'll be somebody you can flip for coins. It won't be like a huge profit, but it'll be, if you got a bunch of them, that's easy profit. Now, the Bengals, I don't think the Bengals are going to get one, but if they did get one, it would be Tyler Eifert. He's the only guy with, he has his highest card's a 91 overall Mutt hero. He might get one. I don't think he will because he doesn't have usually you're looking at, like I said, the Team of the Week heroes or boss cards or limited time cards. I don't think he's going to get it, but if there was a guy you wanted to invest in there for at any point of the year, it would be Eifert. He's the only guy left on that team that doesn't have a power-up. The Bills, LaShawn McCoy would be the guy here. He just got a 91 overall for the Blitz promo. He also has that 87 campaign card from the beginning of the year. That's a Nat card, so a lot of people have that sitting in their binder. They would probably want to power that up. I think McCoy has a decent shot to get a power-up card. So if you can get his core elite, let's see, if you can get his core elite for like under 15K, that might not be a bad investment because he's a card that would definitely go up in price. So you see, like right here, like 12K for that card is not bad. 10 to 12K, if he gets a power up, his card will at least be worth 20 to 25K. It would be a quick flip. You see, he has the 91 overall Blitz card that just came out, and he has that campaign card that's not auctionable. So if you can get his card for 10 to 12K, his 83 overall, I think you can double your profit on that if he gets a power up. I just don't think he's a surefire guy to get it, so I'm not personally investing in him. The Broncos don't really have anybody. The one guy I would throw out there would be Phillip Lindsay. He just got a 90 overall Football Outsider card. He's the one guy I would throw out there, but I don't think he's getting one. The Browns have two options. They have Baker Mayfield or Myles Garrett. I don't think they're going to give it to Mayfield. They could because he is such a fan favorite, but I 100% think Myles Garrett is getting one. Why? Because he just got a 93 overall. He was one of the big master cards for the Blitz promo. It's hard to see guys that have this high of an overall card not getting a power up. He also has a Mutt Hero card that's a 90 overall. So he's a card I definitely think he's one of the ones I really think is getting one. His core elite, it's a little too high right now for me. If I could get his core elite for 14K, yeah, I'd buy a couple of those, because if he gets a power up, this card will be probably a 30K card. So you want to try to double your profit. So I would pick him up for 14, 15K if I saw some, but he's probably not one of the better ones to invest in, just because he's not too low right now. The Cardinals don't really have anybody. If I had to throw a name out there, I would just say Budda Baker, because he has a Rising Star card, but he also has an 89 overall Football Outsider card. So it's the problem there is if you want to use his higher overall card, you don't get the benefits of the Rising Star card, which gives you ×6 chemistry. So that's a reason he could get one, but he's not one I would invest in. He's not really a big enough name that I think would get one. The Chargers are another team. There's really only one name here that could get one. It would be Phillip Rivers. All their other big name guys, Keenan Allen, those guys, Melvin Gordon, Casey Hayward, they all have power-ups already. Phillip Rivers, like I said, he would be the one guy. I don't think he's getting one. I wouldn't invest in it. But he has a 91 overall Football Outsider card. He has a Team of the Week card that's a little bit lower overall. So he could get one. Just not a guy I would invest in. Chiefs is another one. Most of their big name guys already have power-ups. The one guy here that I would throw out there would be Chris Jones. He did just get a 92 overall Football Outsider card. So maybe him. Again, the ones I'm kind of jumping past quick are the guys that I'm not investing in. So I'm not going to tell you to invest in something I wouldn't, but I'm just giving you names of guys that have a chance. So for the Chiefs, Chris Jones definitely has a chance. Colts. The Colts have a guy that I definitely think is getting one, and that would be Darius Leonard. Why? Because he does have a Team of the Week hero. Actually, I think his Team of the Week card was a boss card. So you see, he had an early Team of the Week card, which was an 80. He's got an 88 overall Football Outsider card. So he's got a bunch of cards to put in the power-up path. But he also has a Team of the Week boss card. He is a rookie. That's the only question mark on that. I don't think they've given any rookies power-up card yet. But I 100% think Darius Leonard is getting one. And to show you that, I have invested in him myself. I got a few of his 80s. You'll see here. Got a couple of his 80s. I might buy a couple more. But I have a ton of his rookie cards. Look at all these rookie cards I have of Darius Leonard. Why? Because those rookie cards, they're so cheap. They're so dirt cheap that it's almost no risk. You might as well just buy them. Now, right now, there's none on the block. But there probably will still be some. You just got to watch. All of his rookie cards I've gotten for 1,500 coins, maybe 2,000 coins tops. If he doesn't get a card, I can sell him back for the same amount I paid for him, and I might lose a few, 100 coins on the tax, whatever. Really, no harm, no foul. But if he gets a power-up card, that card that I got for 2K is going to be a 10K card. His 80 overall that's going for 5 to 6K, buy up a couple of those. That card will turn into a 15, maybe 20K card if he gets a power-up. So I think Darius Leonard, so far of the guys I've mentioned, I think Hicks, Myles Garrett, and Darius Leonard are definite guys that are going to get power-ups. The Bucks, we skipped the Bucks, actually. Yeah, we skipped them. That was my fault. I just caught this. We skipped the Bucks. They have the best candidate right now for a power-up. A guy I would definitely invest in, Deshaun Jackson. Why? Because he got a limited card at the Blitz, a 93 overall limited card. And he's one of the few cards that can kind of stack up with the Tyreek Hills of the world. If you give this guy a power-up, you can easily get this card to 99 speed. You would get 94 speed on the power-up, and then, with Team Chems, Coach Madden, Sprinter, he could easily be a 99 speed card. He's also played for multiple teams, the Redskins, the Eagles. Eagles fans are dying for a power-up for this guy. The Eagles theme teams want Deshaun Jackson on their team with Eagles Chem. This guy's getting a power-up. I guarantee you. He's got a ton of cards. Now, his core elite right now is a little too high, in my opinion. I would wait. If you can get this core elite for 14 to 15K, jump on that. Definitely jump on that, because this card will jump to at least 30K if he gets a power up, maybe even more. That's what happened with Brandon Cooks last time. He was a fast card. I invested in him for like 14K before the last series update. When he got his power up, he jumped up to like 30, 35K, and it was just easy coin making. So if you see that Deshaun Jackson for 14 to 15K, anything under that, buy as many of them as you can for around that price. He will, even if you buy him right now for 17K, you'll make money off him because he's almost guaranteed to get a power up. He will jump up in price. Cowboys, I don't think they're getting one this update, but they will get a Dak Prescott power up eventually. I just don't think they're going to get it this update because he just got his hero card last week, so it's kind of short notice. But it could happen. It could happen. If it doesn't happen this update, it'll be next update. Invest in his core elite if you can for a good price. There's a lot of Cowboy fans out there that will want to power him up. He's definitely worth investing in. The Dolphins don't really have anybody right now. The one name I'll throw out there will be Xavier Howard, but his highest overall is 89. Football Outsider card right now. It's not really a power-up worthy card yet, but you know, he could eventually get something down the line. But he's a guy that has a gold card that's like super cheap, like 2,000 coins. So if you want to, I got a couple of his gold cards on my team just in case, like 2 or 3 of them that I bought for like 1,800 coins. It's like I said, it's a no harm, no foul thing. If you want to do that, sure, but I just don't think he's going to get one right now. Eagles are another team. They don't really have anybody right now. Ronald Darby is the one name I'll throw out there, but they don't really have anybody that's power-up worthy right now that doesn't already have a power-up. All their big guys, you know, Wentz, you know, Jordan Hicks, you know, Zach Ertz, you know, Malcolm Jenkins, all those guys have power-ups already. Same for the Falcons. They don't really have anybody right now. Their big-name guys, Matt Ryan, you know, True Font, Julio, they got power-ups. The one name I'll throw out there will be Tevin Coleman because he has a 91 overall flashback card. That's literally the only guy I could see getting a power-up, but I don't think it's going to happen because they typically, like I said, they either give the power-ups to guys that have limiteds or Team of the Week hero cards, stuff like that. 49ers, George Kittel will get a power-up. This one's a good example right here. Do not think, there's no way I think he's getting it this week because he literally just got his Team of the Week hero card today. It's too short notice, but what you want to pay attention to, okay, so he's got a Mutt hero card that's 83. He's got an 86 overall Team of the Week card from a few weeks ago, and today he got his 92 overall. So he will probably get one next series. This card is 91 speed. People want to power this card up. He's the fastest tight end in the game. But what I want to show you is his gold card. His first card is a gold card. You're going to need this to power him up. His gold card is going for 20K right now. Why? Because people are dead set and they are just so sure that he's getting a power up. And because he's the fastest tight end in the game, speed kills, people bought up all of his gold cards and they're selling them for 20K because they're just so sure that he's getting a power up. But he's probably not. So when the series update comes out on Friday and he doesn't get one, this card will go back down. It will tank. It'll go down to 4, 5K, 6K, 3K. It'll be in that range. When it hits that range, buy a bunch of them because you can see firsthand right here what he's going to go for when people are expecting him to be a power-up, or when he does get that power-up, he's going to jump up to 20K. So when his card goes down in a week or two to like around that 4 or 5K range, buy a bunch of them because you see right here, you see what the value is going to be when he eventually gets that power-up. You'll triple your coins. So that's one you gotta like really look at for the future because I honestly just don't think he's getting one on Friday because it's just too short of notice. And if he does, oh well, but I just don't think that's happening. And other than him, there's really no other 49er cards that really need one right now. Maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, but I don't think they'll get it. The Giants, Ogletree just got his Team of the Week hero last week, so I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get a power up this Friday, but he's another guy like Kittle. The next update he'll get one. His first card is also a gold card, so if you can get his gold card for like 2,500 coins and under, 1,800 coins, 2,000 around there, you'll make profit off that when he eventually gets his power up. I just don't think it's going to be Friday. Jaguars literally have nobody right now that needs one. All their big cards have them already. Jets don't really have anybody right now. If I had to throw a name out there for the Jets, it'd just be Avery Williamson, but they probably will not be getting one. The Lions, they're kind of a team. All their big guys already have power-ups. Stafford, Slay, Damon Harrison, guys like that. Now, Kenny Golladay is the name I'll throw out there. Why? Well, we'll just take a look at him really quickly. Because he has a 91 overall from the Thanksgiving time. He has 91 overall. He has a Football Outsiders card, but he also has a gold card. He's one of those like no harm, no foul. 2,100 coins, 2,200 coins. You can probably get him at like 1,700, 1,800 as well. I got a couple of them in my binder. Grab a couple of them for cheap because maybe he gets one. And if he does, that's a 10K card all of a sudden. It's a 10K card, easy profit. And if he doesn't get one, then you just sell it back, whatever, no harm, no foul. But I think eventually he's going to get a power-up. It might not be Friday because he just doesn't have like a crazy card yet, but I think eventually he does get one. Moving along, the Packers, Aaron Jones, I think he's definitely locked to get one because he has a Team of the Week hero card. He's also another one of those cards that has a gold card that's pretty relatively cheap. So you see he's got a Football Outsider card and he's got the Team of the Week hero. Now, I would invest in his gold card, and I have a few of them. You can see 2,600 coins, and there's even other times, you know, you can get them for 2K, 2,100. But even at 2,600, again, this card will be a 10 to maybe even 15K card, but at least like a 10K card if he gets a power up. So if you get him at 2,600, 3,000 coins, you're still talking about tripling your profit. And again, just to show you, look, I got 1, 2, I got 3. I about 3 of them right now. So I mean, like, I have a few of them myself. Again, no harm, no foul. If he doesn't get one and I sell him back, I lose a couple hundred coins on the tax. It ain't a big deal. Like, that's worth the risk because he's so cheap. But if he does get a card, you're gonna make so much off of it. Now, moving along, trying to speed this up so this video doesn't go too much longer. Panthers don't really have anybody that needs one right now. The Patriots, James White, he has a Team of the Week hero card. I 100% think he's getting one. I've invested in his gold card. If you can get his gold card for like anything under 3K, he's got a Team of the Week hero. There's no reason he's going by what EA has done, you know, already this year. He should get one. His gold card, if you can get him for 2 to 3K, he's not gonna be like super sought after, but he probably goes up to 8K, 10K. It's still easy profit. The Raiders don't really have anybody right now that needs one that doesn't already have one. The Rams, it's gonna be Robert Woods. Aqib Talib is another guy to look out for just because he's played for a lot of teams as well. He'd be a good addition, but Woods is the clear guy because he has a Team of the Week hero card, and that's like one of the biggest things to go off of. He also has a Thanksgiving card. And he's so cheap. Like, look, like, I'm buying this right here, 4,900 coins. Like, I'm buying this because he is very likely going to get a power-up card having that Team of the Week. If he gets one, this card is going up to like 15K at least. At least. So I'm making 10K off that. And I have a ton of these in my binder right now because I just keep seeing them for like 4,800 coins, 4,900 coins. Even 5,000 and 6,000 coins. It's like, he's gonna get one. If not right now, he's gonna get one eventually. Look how many Robert Woods I have. I got like 5 of them. And he's just, like, for 5K, I know he's gonna be a, you know, worst case, he'll go up to 12 or 13K. Like, that's worst case. I'm still doubling my coins. It's you know, I'm not making enough to break the bank here, but it's if you got 10 of those, I mean, you're still talking about 100K, you know, or not 100K, but you know, you're talking like over 50K of easy profit right there. It's just, it's too easy not to do it. So Robert Woods is definitely a guy there. The Ravens, Matthew Judon, I think that'll be next series because he just got his power-up card 2 weeks ago. He just got his hero card a couple weeks ago, so I think he'll be next update. But invest in his early core elite because he also has a rising star card too, so it makes sense for him to get one. Redskins, it could be Josh Norman, but I think it's gonna be Adrian Peterson. Honestly, he's more of a fan favorite, and he's played for the Saints and the Vikings too. So you're talking like for theme teams, it's good. Invest in this power up right here, or this not power up, this early Team of the Week that he had, because you can get him under 10K pretty consistently. You can get him for like 8-9K. Look, I got like 4 of them right there because I truly believe he's getting one. So because he has his hero card right here. So definitely invest in this 81 AP. If you can get him under 10K, that'll double in price if he gets a Team of the Week, or if he gets a power up. Moving along real quickly, the Saints, I believe here Sheldon Rankins definitely gets one. Again, he has not only does he have a rising star, but he also has a Team of the Week hero card. I have both of these cards. Can't use them both. I want to use the Rising Stars because I have ×6 Kim, but I want to use his better overall card. He's a guy that you can get his gold card. Right now, it's a little expensive. If it's under 5K, I would grab it. I got a couple in my binder. That's a card that'll, you know, I don't think he'll be super sought after, but he'll definitely double in price. He'll go up to 10K, maybe 15K. So he's worth grabbing. He's one of the ones I definitely think are going to get one. Now let's just kind of try to speed rush through the rest of this because this video is getting a little long. The last few teams here, Seahawks don't have anybody, honestly, that's going to get one. Steelers, James Conner, he's got a Team of the Week hero card. Grab his gold card. You can get it for like 2K, 2,500 coins. That card will probably like go to 10K plus if he gets one. Texans, Whitney Merciless, try to get his core elite for like under 7K. He's got a Team of the Week hero card. He should definitely get one. Titans, Wesley Woodyard has a Team of the Week hero, so he should be getting one. Derrick Henry eventually will get one. I just don't think it'll be this week. He's going to have one of the best running back cards in the game once you could power him up. So try to get Derrick Henry's core elite now and just hold it for the future. And in the Vikings, it's going to be Danielle Hunter. He's got a Team of the Week hero card some time ago. He's going to be a good card to power up. I got a few of him in my binder as well. If you can get him for about 10K-ish or a little under it, he's going to definitely at least double in price. So those are the ones. Of all the cards I mentioned, I think the most surefire guys to really go after are going to be Deshaun Jackson, Myles Garrett, Akeem Hicks, Sheldon Rankins, James White, Aaron Jones, James Conner, Danielle Hunter. Like, I think those are like the surefire guys. So kind of a long video, but just wanted to break it all down for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.